Race will do battle with Ric Flair for the NWA World Championship, and not just any structure. It's going to be in a cage match, and ladies and gentlemen, it is a 2 out of 3 fall match to clearly get a win. There will not be any interference by the Horsemen, and nor will be anything else, hence the cage. Ric Flair already having problems with the King of Wrestling. And oh no, here we go. Ric Flair right away going for the figure 4 leg lock that has put away many people. But Harley Race is one who is very acclaimed with very familiar with the figure 4 and knows how to reverse. Beautiful power slam by Harley Race, who is now measuring the Nature Boy, currently the 16-time world champion. You guys might be interested to learn that the guy that Ric Flair won to win his first title was against that man right there, in the very same structure they're in right now, which is Harley Race. Race dropping that elbow right into the heart of the 16-time world champion. There's been a lot of rivalries in wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most fiercest ones. Right up, the only person missing out of this equation is Dusty Rhodes, who feuded with both guys, very much so. But Dusty Rhodes feuded with Flair more than anybody. And I did just mention that we've selected 3 individuals. Oh, there's the dirtiest player in the game. It is a cage match, therefore completely relevant and legal in this environment, as there's a pin. Flair pulls him up, though, feeling a little overconfident, I think, as Race has made it to his feet, and Flair might be regretting letting him up. That's reverse DDT by the Nature Boy. You guys might also be interested to know that one of Ric Flair's earliest feuds with Buddy Rose, Buddy Landell, who his nickname back in the day was the Nature Boy. And actually they had a very memorable match. I remember very much watching the match. Very much. It could have been a replay, but I remember watching the match entirely. Ric Flair versus Buddy Landell, both claiming to be the Nature Boy. And in the end, Ric Flair ended up winning, of course, which is why he to this day is known as the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. I think a lot of guys over the years, will take the moniker of throwing old. He's caught in that figure 4 leg lock again as Harley Race, which is how Ric Flair won. Actually, I think Ric Flair won by a roll-up, but Ric Flair rugging those feet right into the face of Harley Race. However, very interestingly enough, a lot of history. One of the reasons we do this classic show is to relive these memories and to give the older fans something to enjoy, something to remember, but also to educate the new guys and the new school people about customary feuds and why they were, how they were, and whatnot. These guys really rivaled because they were both at the peak of their careers back then in the 80s, and they were both, doing the same thing, touring all the territories and selling out arena after arena back then. Anybody who tells you there's no egos in wrestling is a liar. I believe a lot of it has to do with personal, I don't want to say ego-ish or jealousy or anything, but I want to say, I could definitely say, oh no, The Nature Boy wins again. It is a 2 out of 3 fall match, though, folks. Ric Flair gets the first one with a submission with the figure 4. Harley Race sends Flair off the ropes. No one really goes anywhere there. Oh, an elbow to the face. Oh, and Harley Race with a high knee. He was also known for. A blatant choke right in front of the referee. Could care less. It's a cage match, folks. I'm a little surprised there's no juice right now. Those old school wrestlers know what I'm referring to when it comes to juice. Those new school wrestlers, fans. I'm talking about blood. Beautiful move by... Alright, so they're tied 1-1. So Race has got a pinfall victory and Flair has a submission victory. So whoever wins this next fall will be in fact the champion. Oh, drag a leg screw. And Flair going back to work on the knee. One of the reasons Ric Flair was really good as well. Race going for the pile driver. We've seen him put people away with this just earlier tonight. And he puts down Flair with the very same maneuver, the pile driver, devastating maneuver that it is. We see the patented knee by Ric Flair. By the way, Harley Race also did that knee. Of course, what Harley Race would do to add insult to injury would be pull down the knee pad to add extra oomph to it. And there you can see this is where Ric Flair got his first one by getting that submission maneuver, the figure 4, made famous by Flair. But there's your winner.
Your winner and new National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Harley Race wins the title back in the 2 out of 3 fall cage match with Ric Flair. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to the family of Harley Race, long live the king. He will be missed but never forgotten. He is a true legend, a true gentleman, and a true pioneer. I thank you and I appreciate you. Rest in peace, Harley Race. And take it easy on all those guys waiting for everyone else upstairs, and we'll see you soon. All right, let's get ready as we have another tribute. Stick around. Rest in peace, Race.